Welcome back to the channel. Previously we were on Gary or Fraser Island, where I really stepped out my comfort zone and was the best thing I'd done in Australia so far. Today we go from Noosa to Airlie Beach, where we start our 3-night Whitsundays Catamaran sailing tour. This was my first time living on a catamaran and boy did it test me. I'm not usually a sea girly and I'm not a confident swimmer. This was really about pushing myself, and what a view for my first ever snorkel. We're nearly at the end of our East Coast adventure now, so subscribe to see what happens next. We have arrived. We are walking to get on the boat now. Met our group, everyone seemed really nice. Haven't met them, but saw them at the meeting point, and we got some wetsuits to try on. I think this one fits. I've never put on a wetsuit before, so I don't really know how it's supposed to feel. I mean, it seems alright. I was doing jumping jacks. Excited to get on this boat. It's hot. My hair is expanding. I feel like I need to see the sleeping conditions in the toilet, and then I'll feel a bit more at ease. This is our boat. Oh my god. Why does it look like a spaceship? Me and Lauren have boarded the boat and you'll never guess where our room is. This is our room. So we come through the little hatch. It's like a little submarine. And then you come down here and it's like an underground bunker.
POV, World War I just started.
This is our room. So we've got 2 pillows up there. Thank God we've got a fire extinguisher by my head. I'll be sleeping beside these lovely pipes. It's giving a World War II core with someone's dried chewing gum that they've stuck to the pipe. And oh my god, Lauren's got socks on, so she didn't feel it as much as I did. But obviously I have to walk like along here to get into the hatch, and it was burning my feet off. Lauren went in first. I was just waiting for her to bring the bags down. I thought my skin on the soles of my feet were going to melt off. Oh my god, look at that sweat.
Let's see if I can actually lie down.
I don't think we're getting nice boat pictures. It's funny, it'll be funny soon. Let's watch Lauren lie down. Lauren, how tall are you?
5'7". On a good day.
On a good day. Today is not a good Your feet are touching the wall. You can move up with your head a little bit. We are on our way to do some snorkeling. I'm excited. We had some lunch, which was sandwiches, and the vegetarians got veggie burger. But I'm literally standing in my hatch right now because I'm scared to take anything out on the main bit. We've just been relaxing in these little bits on either side, but they've got so many holes and things in them that people's sun cream and water bottles keep rolling towards the middle, and I'm scared. I just went snorkeling for the first time ever in my life, and I was really nervous when I went down. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do it, and they let me have a noodle because I'm not the most confident swimmer. And oh my god, it was amazing. I'm so glad I did it, and I'm so glad I had a noodle. Oh my god, at first I went down and I didn't realise I wasn't breathing, because obviously that's like the intuition when you go into the water. And then I started breathing through my mouth and relaxing a bit more, and it was absolutely incredible. It's like a whole other planet down there, and I can't believe that it's just like under the water. The first people to have ever seen that, it must have been absolutely incredible. I'm now back in my little bunk, got my sun cream, everyone is out there. We're going to have another snorkeling session in about 45 minutes when we get to our second space. I'm really sad I can't. Oh my god. The wetsuits are all drying and they're all coming into the hatch and making everything all wet. I'm really sad I didn't get any footage, but obviously I've explained the issue with the GoPro before. I'm hoping to be able to rent one for the Great Barrier Reef. And one girl's got like one of the things that you put around your neck that has a little case for the phone. I don't have one of those either, so I don't have anything to take any footage underwater with, which I'm really gutted about. But I think if I was even to film it on my phone, everything would be really green and a little bit murky. So I'm hoping that I can still get rent a GoPro for the Great Barrier Reef, or like a little phone case or something, because I need to get some footage. But it was just amazing.
Oh, that's me!
Good morning everyone. It is the second day on the boat, the only full day. We have been dropped off via the little tender onto this island. We are going to do a walk to a lookout point. It's about 7:30 in the morning. If you wait any longer it'll get too hot, and then afterwards we can spend some time on the beach. Quite happy to be on land for a little bit, but it's been beautiful so far. But my god, I don't have sea legs. That is incredible. I think that is the most beautiful view I have ever seen in my whole life. I'm not serving right now. I don't look my best. I hurt my toe on the ship, so they iodined me and put a plaster on, and it's come off. and there's no bins on the island, so I'm just carrying around my manky plaster in my Lizzie McGuire t-shirt in my bucket hat with my hair tied up because I'm so sweaty. Don't look like I'm thriving, but it's very beautiful. I'm a bit lost for words actually. That is the best view I've ever seen in my whole life. We've made it to the Whitsundays, down to the beach. I think this is called Whitehaven Beach. It is absolutely stunning. Literally looks like an advert. Look at this sand. I actually think he said it's not sand, it's silica. Like the purest form of sand that there is. This is incredible. I really wish I'd brought a cereal bar. We just went for a little swim in that sea. It was so much fun, but we need to put on our stinger suits because it's stinger season. I don't want to get stung basically. It's pretty self-explanatory. I couldn't get the wetsuit off without covering it in sand, so now I need to dunk it in the sea again and then hopefully it dries. Everything's covered in sand. We finished at Whitehaven Beach and after that went to another snorkel spot where we didn't see that much fish, but there was lots of coral to see. It's just so much fun to do, especially with an adult, and now we've been sailing for a little bit and I think everyone doesn't really want to snorkel too much anymore. Now we are just at this beautiful location. All the wetsuits behind me drying. This looks stunning. I think some of them are going to jump off and swim, but I might just sunbathe on the little deck that we've got here. So this is the side of the Catamaran where we've been sleeping. Then we've got like two little chilling out areas, one either side, and then in the middle we've got some more beds, and that's where we've been eating and just hanging out. There's also the toilet in there. There's a sort of shower, like you can take the tap off the tap and sort of use it to shower, but not like a proper shower. But I haven't really bothered because we've been in the sea all the time anyway. I literally look like a ghost. This looks like one of those things that's like, if you find this, I'm dead. But it's 6:50 on Monday 27th of March and it is the last day of the Whitsundays. We're getting off in about 2 hours. I've just put my zinc sun cream on, which is why I look like a ghost. And we're not going to talk about the hair. I've tied it up in a bun. I'm going to put a hat on. I would say she hasn't been brushed in 3 days. I brushed her yesterday, but it's just unsalvageable at this point when you've not washed your hair and you're on boat. So that's what we're working with. Same t-shirt I've worn every day. 2 pair of shorts. We're in the little cubby hole getting ready. I'm ready to leave the ship. The Whitsundays has been stunning, and I also think there are ships worse than this one. Me and Lauren are just not sea girlies. We cannot do it. Maybe I should have booked like a flight over the Whitsundays, but it has been stunning. I am kind of glad I did it. And I snorkeled for the first time. And the second snorkel that we did on the first day, there was so many fish and they came right up to here, and I was a bit freaked out at first. But then once you calm down, you realise that the fish literally don't even care that you're there. They're not going to bother you. That was a pretty cool experience, and now I can say that my first ever snorkel was on the Whitsundays, which, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm glad I did it. I'm proud of myself because I would not have done that a couple of months ago. It is a pretty stunning place. This is where we are right now. I'll put the submarine up. And here we are coming back into Airlie Beach. Now we are all getting ready to leave the boat, packing the bags. I've just passed Lauren all the bags. I'm standing in the hatch. So this morning we woke up in Airlie Beach, which is where I left you. We had another day in Airlie Beach after the Whitsundays, but we were pretty tired and we kind of just spent the whole day on our laptops sort of looking at jobs and sort of admin-y things. I didn't really feel like vlogging yesterday, so I'm sorry I didn't get any footage of Airlie Beach, but there was a beautiful lagoon which we spent the morning in before the hostel check-in opened, which was really nice. It was free because you can't swim at Airlie Beach. I don't know if it's just right now because it is stinger season from autumn. I guess we're in autumn now. There's public toilets and everything. Everything was really clean, really nice. This morning we got up at 5 in the morning and took a bus at 7 to where we are right now. Actually, that's a lie. We took the bus to Townsville and then we got the ferry from Townsville to Magnetic Island, which is where we are right now. And then we got another bus from the ferry port at Magnetic to our hostel. We are staying in a Selina, which is lovely. I'll do a tour a little bit later on. This is our first like half day in Magnetic. We've only got staying here 2 nights, so tomorrow's our only full day. But we've just had a little walk down to the beach and it is sunset and it is so pretty right now, so I'm going to stop blabbing and show you. I don't know how well the GoPro is going to pick it up, so obviously it's setting over there. It's just lovely. Like, look at that sea. And then obviously here you can't really swim either because sharks. I'm going to say sharks, but there is a net over there behind me and you can swim within the net, so nothing can like get in the net, which is really good. So we'll go for a dip in the beach tomorrow because it's been a while since we've actually swam at like a beach. We did quite a lot of snorkeling in the Whitsundays, which was really good. We had stinger suits on for that, but that was the first time I'd gone snorkeling and it was amazing. Most people come to Magnetic Island and they like rent a little Barbie car and they ride it around the island looking for koalas and rock wallabies. However, me and Lauren have not rented a car. I think it just doesn't really make sense for the amount of time we're here. It's only the two of us, like we would have to split the cost with two, whereas if you had 4 people you could fit 4 in the car and split the cost 4 ways, which would be a lot more cost effective, which is what some of our friends are doing. They went and fed some rock wallabies tonight, which looks so cute. However, I don't think we're going to do that. There's not too much public transport. There's just the bus that takes you from the ferry terminal. Like, there's not also a lot of pavements, so you can't really get around the island very easily if you don't have a car. But our hostel is lovely. It's got everything you need, and Magnetic Island is also famous for its koalas, its rock wallabies. Like I said, it's got loads of different wildlife. It's a beautiful island. I think over 75% of the island is a national park, and it's also called Magnetic Island because when James Cook came and colonised Australia, he found Magnetic Island and he thought that the rocks were magnetic because they were apparently messing with his compass. Sounds a bit silly to me, but that's why it's called Magnetic Island. It is now the next day. We've come out for a spot of lunch. We've got avocado on toast with smoked salmon, quite a lot of smoked salmon, and it was $7.50 for 1 slice of toast and then an extra $6 for the smoked salmon on top. It is now 4:45 and we've literally spent most of the day. I had a phone call at the start of the day, so we only came out about lunchtime to be fair, but we spent about 3 hours just sitting here on the beach. It's been quite nice, but the sand is not the most soft or comfortable, so I think I'm gonna dry off. We've been in the sea and then head back towards the hostel to do a bit more reading in the hostel common areas because it's got a nice common area. But this is my view, which is pretty nice. There's like a rocky area in the island over there. This is the net that you can swim in, and then over here it literally looks like Moana in the distance. It's insane. What a nice way to spend the day. I've been trying to read Hamnet, but it's a difficult one to get into. We are about to check out of Selina, so I thought I would give you a quick tour of the hostel like I promised. We are staying in one of these little huts here. They're basically like little triangular huts, and we've got 8 beds in them, and we only had 1 boy last night and the night before that was all girls, so it's been great. Really nice and cold, quite a lot of ants though. You can also stay here in your little like camper van or camp. There's also a little camping area beside us. You can walk along this little boardwalk here. There are so many different like lizards and birds and things. They get so noisy at night time, and then they light up this pit with like blue and green, and it lights up all the surrounding foliage. It looks quite cool, quite futuristic. This is feeling very tropical. We also have a really nice communal reception area which has Wi-Fi. It is unfortunately the only area with Wi-Fi, and also really nice bathrooms. A communal kitchen which is standard, but yeah, this whole place is just got quite a cool vibe to it. I feel like I could stay quite a long time, and the beds were quite comfy. You can also book your own individual little cabin. I think they look quite cute as well. Showers do come with a like shampoo, conditioner and hand wash in the shower. However, when I went in for my shower this morning, all the tubs were empty. They also have laundry which you can pay for by card, which is really handy because a lot of places you just pay with coins. So the laundry detergent from reception was $2, and then the washer and the dryer are both $6, which is a little bit more pricey than most places, but I think for the convenience of the credit card and the contactless payment, I think it's worth it. Most places they have coin payments, but the laundry detergent is $1 and washer and dryer both $5. They do bird feeding here every day at 4:15, and these like bright blue parrots come down and they give you like some slimy food and you hold it in your hand. I was too scared to do it because the parrots look like they get a bit aggressive, but they come and eat out your hand and then they like sit on your head and stuff like that. I got some pictures of my friends doing it. They also have a lovely looking pool which we saw some kids playing in, and some hammocks beside it which we sat and read our books in yesterday. And then the reception's also got like a bar and a coffee shop area where they have some breakfast. I got a spiced chai latte yesterday which was really nice for $5, so I think I'm gonna get that again this morning. We are on the ferry leaving Magnetic Island, and we had to get the bus from Selina to the ferry port, which they only accept cash, and it is $2.40 to get back to the ferry port. So not very much, but make sure you have some cash on you. Now we're on the Sealink ferry and it'll take about 25 minutes to get back to Townsville.
Next time we're heading to Cairns, and it's time to tick that bucket list off, baby. That's right, it's the Great Barrier Reef, and you'll all be glad to know that it only took me until my last stop of the trip to fix my GoPro. You're welcome.